Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So let me tell y'all, oh my god, I'm so like a release of like anxiety just like came from my body. So I'm in college, okay? So I have like 3 papers to do still and I got 3 weeks of school left. I also just got out of a presentation, y'all, and oh my god, like when I tell you I've been practicing for this presentation for like a whole week and I'm happy it went so good. Oh my god, I don't know why I be so nervous to talk in public, but I can talk on camera. But y'all, my nerves always get the best of me. But to release some nerves, I have some tea for you guys. So we are about to react to influencer brands are in trouble. I'm trying to catch up. Y'all know me, I gotta catch up to all of this. So I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that she's gonna talk about that I'd never heard of. Like I seen one dude on here. I'm pretty sure he's a makeup artist. I've seen him before, but I don't know a lot of people on here, okay? So I'm curious about who they're gonna talk about, cause y'all know these makeup influencers, it's just, I want to be like have my own makeup brand, but it's like, why does so much mess have to go into it? And I think they do so much to stay relevant, and that's what's killing them. So let's get into it, y'all, because I'm actually really nosy right now.
And seem to be doing better thanks to some of the brands and stores like Sephora. During the peak of the beauty gurus on YouTube, creating your own brand off the audience you
don't know who this is.
The standard next step that most influencers took. Over the years, we've seen many influencer brands come and go, with very few actually turning into success stories. Today, we're going to talk about some recent influencer brands that are closing down, as well as some that may not be doing too well. It's a mess, so let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Earlier this year, we talked about some of the most recent beauty brands to either shut down or lose their spots in Sephora. Hyram lost his spot at Sephora with his brand Skincare by Hyram.
I don't know who that is either.
Spot on the shelves at Sephora,
I heard of her.
Which led to them eventually closing down for good.
Dang.
Dragon stopped her brand with no explanation, leaving people wondering.
I didn't know she actually did makeup. Like I knew she had a whole palette or anything.
But at the end of the day, it all comes down to one thing: money. It's expensive to run your own.
Ain't that the truth? That's all.
Have no investors behind you, and it's all coming from your own savings. Manny MUA and Laura Lee are 2 influencers who have their own long-running companies.
I heard of him.
Lunar Beauty, and Laura Lee with her Laura Lee Los Angeles, and her newest venture.
I've never heard of her.
Now, when I think of these long-running brands like Laura Lee Los Angeles,
was that a clothing brand?
I just assumed that they were highly profitable, especially Lunar Beauty. A lot of people rave about Lunar Beauty and the quality of products that Manny is producing. It's very clear from Manny's content that he puts a ton of time and effort into Lunar Beauty, so I thought Lunar would be his main source of income, and YouTube was just kind of like a side thing that he does to keep his audience alive, but that's actually not the case. Laura and Manny went on the Making Moves podcast, and they were asked if they're making good money from their brands, and both Laura and Manny said whatever money they make goes right back into their brand.
Are you making good money from your brands?
Not really.
It's like its own revolving door now almost.
Yeah, like it funds itself, you know what I mean? Like we sell products.
She's pretty.
Then we're able to like make a little more and elevate a little more, like inch by inch, but all the money we make, I don't really see any money from the brand because it all goes right back into the brand.
Okay, then shouldn't you, hold on, well, hold on.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, let's stop right here, look. Okay, when that happens, I'm pretty sure that's when you need to take a break. You need to stop, analyze, evaluate, and change the plan. Because if all the money, if you're not making that much money and it all goes back into like, I guess you say whatever they're doing, what's the point if you're not making money from it? That's the whole point, you know, to show your product and make money from it. But if you're not making money from it or that much of it, what's the point? So you telling me, I'm guessing they put all their money from like, you know, that they make on YouTube into their brand. That's like, that's not adding up. It's like, you need to change the game plan and fix something. Because I don't know who she is. I've never heard of her. I've never seen her before. And I've seen a lot of makeup artists. I've heard of him. I think I've seen him before, but I don't watch his videos. Maybe I should start. But like, cause that palette was really cute and I kind of want it. But like, I never heard of her. So like, you need to change the game plan up so we can, you know, so you can start to see a change, because it sounds like something happening. Or maybe just like people not interested in it because it's not like appealing to people. Or you need, you know, there's so many makeup influencers now. Oh my God. So many beauty influencers, so many makeup artists, so many palettes that is, I'm pretty sure in this company that is hard to keep up. So yeah, new game plan. But her palette was really cute. It was minimal. I guess that's the whole thing. It was really cute.
100%.
And I will say that did kind of surprise me. I think a lot of influencers go into trying to be entrepreneurs thinking that they're going to be millionaire brand owners within like a year, but clearly
Yeah, Dan, it's like the realistic of it. That's a lot behind it.
On their own. It makes me wonder how long they can really go on.
Okay, also, if that's true, that's insane. That's actually amazing if they're doing all this by themselves. I give them props for that, okay? I wouldn't buy that palette right there. That looks really boring. No offense, but offense. That's a really boring palette. I have like every last one of those colors, and I'm pretty sure that's why people went buy it. It looks so similar. There's no like a wow factor. And I hope that's not minimum, because girl, maybe it's like the toned down colors. It's not ugly at all though, but it's not like eye catching to people. So like, yeah, she should change that if that's what that is. But like, I give them props that they're doing it by themselves, because you know people do not these days. It's not easy. I'm pretty sure you see Jacqueline, all that mess going on. It's like if you got the money or the funds, you would pay people to do all this. And it's sad when you know, when you work so hard by yourself and it's like it's not getting out there that much. But dang, more money on YouTube than your own business. And makeup is really profitable. And his palette was like nice. Oh my god, that's actually interesting. And y'all see I'm trying to keep it toned down now so you guys can hear me and not be so extra. Because when I start reacting to more of these Kardashians, I'm gonna try to tone it down for you guys, okay? So I can actually say what I'm trying to say.
And putting all this effort into a company that's not allowing you to take a paycheck from it all these years later.
Yeah, seriously.
Startup brand needing every cent that it
And if y'all working with somebody, y'all need to get out of
to grow.
that
Both
partnership.
Megan and Laura are years into this by now, and I know that they put a ton of work into the
Yeah.
business. On their podcast, they've talked about all these
I've really
photos
never
and
heard of her
digital
before.
launches and ordering product and
All
the
this
work that goes
money,
into them,
and
just
you're not
how
getting
much
nothing
they care
back.
about their brands. And I mean,
That's sad.
clearly they love what they do, or else they wouldn't
That is
be
so
doing it,
pretty.
But that's a lot of time to put in without being able to pay yourself. It just goes to show you how expensive it is to do this on your own, and probably why we see a lot of these influencers take deals with bigger parent companies, even if it does mean giving up a percentage of.
Oh, look at that. And that's what's sad too, man. I don't know if I would be able to do it, y'all. I would love to like just have my own business. I guess you could say you work up there, but I don't think I would want to. Well, I guess you say, look, you see those people who partner with people and they give them a percentage of their business. And then you see what happened later. It's like when you don't deliver, they'll have more. It's just like too shady. And I think that's so sad. I was talking about this with my sister yesterday. I think it's so sad that a lot of creators don't have like 100% of their like business to themselves, because, you know, you partner with other people because they know how to do different things. They know how to market better, so that's why you partner with them. Just like rappers and stuff and musicians who don't own a lot of their stuff. And I think that's so crazy when it's like you're the artist, but they're like, it's getting out there because of everybody else, if that makes sense.
Their ownership.
And it's crazy. Did I tweet?
Brand owner of TikTok named Ryan Dubs actually saw this clip of Manny and Laura, and he had something to say about it. He runs his own company.
Let's see the
He says
mess.
Influencers are doing something wrong if they're not seeing any revenue come
Yeah,
in.
seriously.
Money from your brand.
Not really.
It's like its own revolving door.
Change the game.
This is a prime example of why influencer beauty brands will almost always fail. My credentials are A, I own a beauty brand that has done almost $10 million this year, and B,
Who are you?
some of the biggest celebrities
I never heard of
who
him.
build their own beauty brands, including Kylie Jenner. Hearing these two influencers say that their beauty brands are not making money, or at least not enough money to be something significant for them, it's more just like going right back into the business and buying more product, is really jarring to hear, especially since the beauty industry is one of the highest profit margin industries.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with these creators.
Oh my god, these freaking commercials. What is happening? Yeah, I'm actually curious about what he's gonna say. But it's interesting that they're not making like money from it though. That's so crazy, man. Dang. Come on. I don't care about none of this stuff. God, these long commercials.
And their brands. I'm sure the products are great, but the problem is definitely their team.
Marketing?
As somebody who
Yeah.
works with some of the biggest beauty influencers in the entire world,
Okay,
I can
bro,
say
we got it.
1000%
We got
it's
it.
the team's fault. And also,
It's the team's fault because it's their job to like promote.
are influencers. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that you
that's
have to
true
go
right
to
there.
business school to run a business, but as somebody who did go to business
But
school, I can see the difference
to learn it,
between
at
how I
least.
run my brands versus how they run
Yeah.
their brands. I just saw a video where Patrick Starr responded to some guy coming up to James Charles and saying, Patrick Starr makes $8 million from his brand. What do you think about that? And Patrick responded and he's like, I don't make $8 million. Like, show me that $8 million. Patrick Boo, your brand is in every single Sephora. That's a dream for my brand. I hope to get there one day. But if you're not making $8 million net income, there is a serious issue with the way your business is being run.
And let's talk about this Patrick Starr bit for a second. Patrick Starr has a brand called One Size Beauty. It's in
I did not know that. Did not know it.
Sold out. Celebrities wear it. His setting spray goes viral every month. It's probably one of the most successful influencer brands.
Yeah, you would think that's so big.
Patrick posted a video kind of denying the claim of him making $8 million a year.
Patrick Starr just told me he made $8 million, so I love that. Good for Patrick Starr.
What is that outfit?
Yeah. How much money do you make a year? Roundabout. Yeah, roundabout. The people want to know. You know, if you do the math, I'm in all stores in North America with One Size Beauty. There's just so much product. Can I guess? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna say 7 million. I would love. I would less. I don't know. There's so much product being sold, I can't keep track. Okay. Yeah. What is the biggest beauty tip that you hear that is not true?
When did I say that I make $8 million? Here's the thing about social media, just what I want to say. He came up to me with a camera already recording. You can clearly see the video. So I can't even imagine him going up to camera.
But also maybe he just didn't want to say how much he made. Maybe he do make it and, you know, could be lying because, you know, people be robbing people nowadays. You can't tell everybody how much you make nowadays. People be, like, really trying to get people now, which is why people don't like to talk about money. But, dang, I'm like, I would think if you're, like, that big and, you know, you got products everywhere, it's selling out. I don't know.
He's saying to somebody, I don't care if it's James or just anybody. Patrick Starr said he makes $8 million.
That is right. And also, how crazy is that for the interviewer to just tell somebody else how much you make? And like, what? And what the hell was James wearing? Anyway, I don't understand that. Why would you I don't understand these what's those interviewers? Yeah, interviewers. Why do these journalists be throwing around? Why would you tell somebody how much somebody else make anyway? Keep that to yourself. That ain't your business. Even though it's on the internet and got there somehow. I don't know.
What? I never said that. If y'all happen to find that $8 million for me, let me know.
And a lot of people in the comments were like, how aren't you pulling in $8 million? You're in Sephora, you're constantly sold out.
Maybe it's a lot of stuff going on. How any of us know?
I feel like people forget. Patrick
Ooh,
isn't doing
nails.
this on his own. He has investors under his brand
that they have to pay.
One of the few influencer brands who've been able to maintain their spot in Sephora. It's expensive to meet the fulfillment requirements for Sephora.
Yeah.
So even if One Size was making $8 million plus a year, that doesn't mean Patrick Starr is seeing that kind of money himself. There's a lot of people that need to take their cut before him, so I really don't think it's too shocking.
That's crazy, but they do. I say that's crazy, but at the same time, that's the job. These people pay. When I think about it now, it actually makes sense. It's like all these people do the work and, you know, guess you said they make sure they get their cut before then. That's all it is.
Himself a year. Emma Chamberlain is another influencer who
okay, what does she do?
Also not making a profit from her brand.
What does she do?
Emma started
what brand?
Coffee a few years ago now.
That's cute.
It's been really successful.
That's actually really cute.
She managed to get into Walmart. Her fans love her stuff.
Chamberlain
she
Coffee.
says that she's not making any money from it. Emma says all the money that she makes goes right back into the brand.
What teams do y'all have?
For example, I have never made a penny from it.
Girl, that's over with then. If you ain't making no money from it, girl, you need to go to a different thing because that's crazy. And that don't make no, well, it makes sense. You say it's the team's fault 100%. If you're not making, now I don't know if she learned about making a penny from it. In that case, I feel like people try to keep these businesses knowing they're not making money just because your name is on it and people will talk about it. If it ain't making money, girl, you need to reevaluate and talk to your team about that. That's crazy if you ain't make a penny from it. I'm not finna keep working on this, my time and putting like my other money into this. If I ain't making no money out of it, that's crazy. Sorry y'all if I was too loud. That's just so crazy to me though. That's insane.
I've only ever invested money back in.
I'm not invested in something that's not making me money.
I'm very fortunate to be able to do, you know.
And I wouldn't do that.
But in a lot of ways, you know, Chamberlain Coffee for me at this point right now, it's not a paying job for me, right? It's something that I'm building. And
I get that too.
The last few years.
Why not just build a coffee shop? I'm pretty you can afford to build a coffee shop. people will easily go to that. You can cut the teams off. If this is your product and you made this, if they had nothing else to say, if she needs them just for like marketing, girl, you can do a pop-up shop. Actually, how cool would that be to do a pop-up shop of coffee? And there you go, oh my God, there your profits right there. Do a pop-up shop, girl. Because if I wasn't making no money, oh, I'm firing everybody.
Because I really want to build this brand, and I don't really care about the money.
You should, because you're putting money into it, honey. You should.
I would love to profit from it at some point, because obviously, you know, I'm putting work into it and time into it, and it would be nice to have it be a part of my income, right? Naturally.
So maybe it's not as uncommon that a lot of these influencers aren't necessarily getting rich off of their brands. I bet a lot of them are using all the profit they make and reinvesting it and choosing not to take a paycheck just to keep their brands alive. Another influencer brand that's officially coming to an end is James Charles Sisters Apparel. Now, I could have sworn that this was down last year, but James just announced on
he had clothes that says sisters. That's it? Oh my God. Yo, I cannot with all of this. What is going on? I feel like, and sorry for pausing this so much, y'all. I feel like people are doing whatever they can to stay relevant. They throwing these names and these catchphrases everywhere. I'm so tired of all these catchphrases. I hate the catchphrase sisters. I'm sorry, I hate it. I don't know. I don't care if you hate me for it. I hate it. I'm tired of hearing about it. And I didn't know that this was a brand, okay? I did not know he had a brand, okay? I was like clothing at that. When did he get into fashion? Because, come on, I've seen the clothes. Come on. No. When did he get into fashion, though? Seriously. God.
Well, it's official. Sisters Apparel is shutting down. This video is very bittersweet.
Not the sad music.
It's been a long time coming, so let's talk about it.
How long was it out?
Definitely isn't a surprise to me. Even during James's peak, he was constantly having issues with his merch. He would constantly launch new collections so close together, it was kind of overwhelming for his fans to keep up. He would launch something, and before people
no, he had no jeans.
He would be launching his next collection. A lot of people got mad at him and were like, why don't you focus on getting the stuff that we've already
focus on like a sweater or something. And I'm not saying that it's wrong for putting your name on stuff. You know, that's a good thing if you got a catchphrase and profit from it. I don't know, our sisters, I used to, geez, it was just so much I heard. Okay, we're just getting on my nerves. But people loved it, that's good. But like, why not focus on just like hoodies? Why you gotta go to like other stuff? Like, take time and like give people something to look at. It's like, geez, can we catch up? I get that now. Like, calm down.
After James launched that color blocking collection and was accused of ripping off designs from Teddy Fresh.
Oh my God.
It was just issue after issue with Sisters Apparel, and now it's coming to an end. It makes me wonder how long Painted will be around. I've heard next to nothing about Painted. No big influencers are reviewing it. So many people were having issues with their tubes coming exploded, spilled out everywhere, and dried up in
so he got painted. Is it eyeshadow or is paint? Create paints.
I find it pretty hard to believe that James
is that what that
do
is?
that with these paints. I think it's only a matter of time before Painted closes its doors for good and joins the long list of...
Oh my God, y'all, what is going on? Jeez, that is crazy. That's a lot. That was a lot to take into. These influencer brands doing too much, first of all. I feel bad about the makeup artist, Manny. Am I right? Manny and that girl, Laura. Is her name Laura? I hope so. But I feel bad for them. It's like, well, no, not really. You know what? Their brands are good, but it's like that dude said, it's the team. It's your team. Them teams, they be taking advantage of people too. That's what it is. And if you make a profit from this, man, and it's been like, you've been in this game for years, you need to rethink some stuff, okay? Or like cancel that and do something else, because that's crazy if you making more money on YouTube than your actual brand. Because I'm like, y'all are makeup artists. Y'all have palettes. That's what people buy. Y'all do makeup. I would think y'all would make the money from it. That's so sad if that's not true. Emma, you know, girl, her coffee looked cool. I did not know she had a brand, okay? I knew people liked her from YouTube, that's it. But I think her coffee ideal is really cool. The fact that, like you said, like the ladies, this girl said, people do these brands and if they don't get paid from it, they try to pay it, like, you know, they keep it relevant and keep their name relevant. Jeez, that's what this what everything has come to, staying relevant. But like, for example, I want to do YouTube on the side. I'm trying to study to become a paleoanthropologist, okay? I'm doing this on the side. But like, and if I make income on it, that's even better. But it's like, I have more stuff I want to do. But like, her coffee ideal is really cool. And let me see the lash. Yeah, it was really cute. But if you ain't making money from it, girl, look, I swear to God, y'all, everybody know your name, everybody will go buy it. You can make a profit, honey, if you do these pop-up shops or do your, I guess you could say, sell it yourself. I know they need brand teams so they can market right in, but I'm like, you're big enough to do it yourself. Coffee isn't makeup, okay? I think you could do that yourself. James Charles, you know, I'm not surprised. You know, a lot of he just had so much controversy that it's just, I'm not surprised no more. I did not know he had a sister's brand, a clothing brand. When did that even happen? If it was like, I guess you say you profiting off your merch, that makes sense. But then it's like you're doing too much after that. It's like, calm down. You like, give us time to buy this. So I get that too. And never heard of Painted. I know he had like paints, I guess it's face paints. And that's cool too, but dang, I'm like exploding. Boy, you need to recreate that freaking formula. But y'all, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all, this is a mess. Oh my God. I got more stuff to react to, y'all, because these people getting in my head. So I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.